Welcome to Stay On with Lisa for day number 9,438 of the shelter in place for many of us. We're finding ourselves in the kitchen, cooking, going back to basic meals since we can't go out to eat. So we're spending a lot of time in the kitchen. So today what we're going to do is we're going to do a short practice using no mat, no props other than the kitchen counter and ourselves. Now the one thing that I do want you to remember is that as you're cooking, as you're standing in the kitchen waiting for the timer to go off, these movements can be made. You don't have to do a full hour-long yoga practice to say you have practiced yoga for the day. If you've got 10 minutes, take that 10 minutes. If you only have 5, that's 5 more than you normally would take. So do what you can. Do what works with your schedule, and I promise you'll feel better for it. So let's go ahead and get started. In the kitchen, I'm going to use the counter, and we're going to do some easy warm-ups, cat-cow, as we stand. So stand about a foot, maybe 18 inches away from the counter, feet pointed towards the counter. We'll take a deep breath in, and as we take that deep breath in, begin to look up, bring your belly forward and your hip bones back. And then as you exhale, bring your chin towards your chest and really round that spine like a cat. Inhale again. Bring those sit bones back. Keep your arms straight. Look up. Exhale, chin towards your chest. Pelvis tilts up towards the front. Inhale. Look up. Exhale, curve down like a cat. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Now you'll notice that my knees are slightly bent. So I just don't want to tweak my knees. I don't want to have any problems. You can keep your legs straight if you'd like. It's up to you. It's whatever works for you. Now stand against your counter. This is good for those of you who have balance issues. And as we age, a lot of people have balance issues. But when I say stand against the counter, I don't mean lean against the counter. Just have that counter next to your glutes. That way, if you do feel a sense of unbalance, you can grab onto the counter. So what we're going to do is inhale, bring your arms all the way up, look up, palms touch. And as you exhale, bring your left hand over to your right side, your right hand down to the counter, and look over your right shoulder. Inhale, arms come back up, palms touch. Do the opposite side. So your right hand is going to come down to your left hip. Your left hand is going to reach towards the counter for a nice spinal twist. Inhale, arms come back up, palms touch. Left hand comes to your right hip. Right hand comes back to the counter. Inhale, arms come up, palms touch. Exhale, right hand to your left hip. We're going to do 3 of these. Now you can always stop this video and do more. Here again, this is something that you can do as you're standing waiting for that water to boil for your next pasta dish. And last side. Next, we're going to go ahead, breathe in, bring your arms up. Now take your right hand down to the counter, your left hand straight up, keeping your body straight, your spine straight. Go ahead and take a bend towards your right side. Look up. Keep that left shoulder back, belly button squeezed in and up towards your heart. Inhale, bring that right arm up to touch your left palm. Left left hand comes down onto the counter, side bend. Inhale, bring that left hand up to touch the right. Right hand comes down to the counter, side bend. Be sure to keep these shoulders back. Inhale, arm comes up, palms touch. Exhale. Inhale, one last time, hands touch, look up. Exhale, right hand comes down to the counter and bend. Inhale, last side. If it is not comfortable for your neck to look up, look forward. Do what works for you. Go ahead and bring your hands down to heart center and just set an intention for your day. It might be that your meal is going to be fabulous. I'm sure it will be. It might be just to send out love to all of our first responders, all of the people that are working on the front lines of this crisis of ours. All right, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to do some downward facing dogs and upward facing dogs. Now, normally with a mat, we would have our hands on the floor, our feet on the floor. This time, we're going to face the counter, hips facing the counter. Step back a little bit. Now for me, I do have long legs and long arms, so I'm going to step back a little ways. The one thing I want you to be aware of is to make sure that your hips are stacked over your ankles. Ankles and feet should be directly underneath your hips. Bring your belly button in, squeeze it up towards your heart. Your hands are on the counter. Look down and push back. You will feel your shoulders stretching. So this is downward facing dog. Inhale, come up on your tippy toes if available, and start like a wave, bringing your straight body in. Keep your arms straight. Chest comes up, your heart is open to the sky. Look up. Exhale, downward facing dog. So push those hips back. Back comes flat. You might want to drop your head a little. Look towards your navel for a deeper stretch. Inhale. Come up onto your tippy toes. Pelvis comes in. Belly button comes in. Look up. Exhale, one more set. Downward facing dog. Upward facing dog. Remember to keep that belly button sucked in, up towards your heart, and then come back down. Now already you might feel some relief. These are great postures to do at any time of the day. So let's go into something completely different. We're going to do a lunge. I love a high crescent lunge. Love it. And the way I taught myself was inside our pool because I don't have very good balance, and that's okay. So we're going to practice that for our regular classes that we'll get into later in the kitchen. So go ahead and bring your right foot close to your counter or close to your cabinets. Bring your left foot back as far as you can and drop down onto the ball of your foot. Now you'll notice that my left leg is completely straight. That's where your strength comes from. Keep your hips pointed towards the kitchen counter, your right knee pointed towards your right baby toe, your back straight, belly button in and up towards your heart. That's called your Uddiyana Bandha, if you would like to know the Sanskrit term for that. Make sure that your knee does not go beyond your toes. So this is a very powerful stance. You're on the ball of your foot, the left foot. Your right knee is bent, pointed towards your right toe, right baby toe. If you feel steady, and only if you feel steady, go take an inhale and bring your arms up. Your palms can touch, or they can stay apart. Yogi's choice. So we'll just breathe here. We'll take 5 deep breaths. So inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. One more. Inhale, exhale. Go ahead and bring your arms down if they were in the air. Hang on to that counter and bring your left foot up to meet your right. Let's do the other side. So, with your hips facing the counter, go ahead and take this right foot back. Land on the ball of your right foot. This is a great stretch for your feet. You know, we don't give a lot of love to our feet. Bend that left knee. Put that left knee out towards the baby toe on your left foot. Your back leg, your right leg is strong and straight. Spine is straight, looking straight ahead. When you're ready, when you feel solid, go ahead and raise those arms. So inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Keep that belly button squeezed in towards your heart. Exhale, inhale, exhale. One more time. Inhale, exhale. Bring your arms down if they aren't already, and bring your right foot up to meet your left. You may feel some tightness in your hips. That's great, because this is one step. This is a great thing. So the next thing we're going to do is we're really going to stretch out our hamstrings. Let me just say at this point in time, never, ever, ever in your yoga practice should you feel pain. So if you start beginning to feel pain, back it off. Yoga is not about pushing past your limits. It's finding your limits and then either settling into those limits or backing off. So go ahead, come towards the counter, feet pointed towards the counter. Take your left foot back about 2.5 feet. Your feet both still should be pointing towards the counter. We're going to do a little Parsvottanasana or triangle. Straighten both legs. On your exhale, go ahead and fold. Now you'll notice that I'm kind of taking my hands towards the back of the counter. That is fine. What I want to do is feel a stretch through both of my hamstrings, particularly my right leg, my forward leg. Keep pushing that hip back. It's easy to twist, but just keep that left hip coming forward, the back hip going back. If you'd like, go ahead and put your hands on the counter and just rest your head on your hands. When your family comes in and sees you like this, they'll think, oh no, dinner is not going to be very good tonight. Take an inhale and come on up. Bring that left foot next to your right. Step that right foot back. Here again, keep your feet straight. Straighten your left leg. Keep your your right leg straight. And on your next exhale, go ahead and fold forward. Holding on to the counter for support. Resting your head on your hands. And keeping that belly button in towards your spine and up towards your heart. Keep that left hip coming back, your right hip coming forward. That helps keep us in proper alignment. Inhale, go ahead and bring bring your right foot next to your left, and let's do some balance. So, for balance, what I'd like you to do in the kitchen, you can take a tree pose anywhere. But if you are uncertain about your balance, if you have a tendency to not be stable on one leg, I want you to come close to the counter, maybe 2 inches, your glutes from the counter. I want you to be able to feel your cabinets behind you. You can see that my fingers are next to those cabinets. It doesn't make me lesser of a person, it just makes me safer. So with your left foot, I want you to bring your toes up, spread them apart, and then bring them down onto the floor. With your right leg, I want you to lift that as you bring your weight into your left foot. Now there are 3 positions of tree that we can explore here. 1 with your toes on the floor and your heel against your ankle. That's level 1. Level 2 is with the sole of your foot against your calf. Level 3, bring the sole of your foot all the way up into your thigh. Whatever is available for you is perfect. The one thing I do caution you about is never, ever, ever hang your heel on your knee because you'll mess yourself up. So, trust me on that. So, your fingertips are back here almost like Spider-Man. So, if you start to feel a little unstable, place those fingertips on your cabinets. It's fine. If this feels good to you and you'd like to bring your hands at heart center, by all means, that's going to increase the difficulty level. And also, if you'd like to bring those hands up above you, by all means, do that. Keeping this right knee out and your hip bones facing forward. Go ahead and bring that right leg down, or the right leg. Now, other foot. We're going to go ahead and put our weight in our right leg. Lift your toes up, spread them apart. Or maybe this is left. I don't know, I got really confused, so just go with what you haven't done. So, your glutes are about 2 inches or more, depending on your comfort level, away from the cabinets. Go ahead and find level 1, level 2, or level 3. Whatever is going to be whatever's going to work for you. I recommend that you do the same level on both sides. So keeping your hips flush, straight, your right knee or left knee, whichever knee you have up, pointed out. Go ahead, bring your hands to heart center. Inhale, bring your arms up. This is a great posture to use in the bathroom as you're brushing your teeth. Whoops. So you can brush. This builds ankle strength. This helps the bones become more dense because you are fully loading your leg bones. Go ahead, drop that leg down. If you want to shake everything out, by all means, that's fine. We are going to do one more set of twists. So, either next to the counter or free form in your kitchen, go ahead, inhale, bring your arms up. Exhale, left hand to your right hip. Bring that right hand back to the counter. Look over that right shoulder. Keep your shoulders down as well. Inhale, arms come up. Palms touch. Exhale, right hand to your left hip. Left hand comes back. Inhale, bring those arms up. Palms touch. Exhale, twist. As you inhale, lengthen your spine. As you exhale, twist a little deeper without pushing. Inhale, arms come up, palms touch. Exhale, other side. So your left arm is grabbing that counter or laying on the counter or twisting behind your back, whatever works for you. One more set, arms come up, palms touch. Exhale. Remembering to lengthen as you inhale, exhale, and twist. Inhale, last time. Inhale, bring those hands up. Bring them to prayer center, your heart center. The last posture that we're going to do is my all-time favorite, especially when I have a mat and I'm able to lay down. But we're going to do Shavasana in the kitchen. So come back facing your counter. Bring your feet about 2 feet away. Here again, it depends on the length of your torso, the length of your arms. Stack your hips over your ankles and just lay your head on the counter. I need to step up a little. Letting everything go. Close your eyes. Turn your head to the left and then to the right, massaging your forehead. Relaxing your jaw. Relaxing your cheeks. Relaxing your neck. Relaxing your shoulders. Relaxing your arms. Relaxing your hands. Relaxing your back. Relaxing your sit bones, your legs, and your toes. And just breathe. Begin to bring your awareness back into your body by wiggling your fingers and your toes. Gently bending your knees, bringing your head up, holding on to the counter for support as you come out of that state of complete relaxation. Bring your hands to heart center, slightly bow your head. It has been my privilege and my honor to guide you through this kitchen yoga practice. I am here for you. You are so worthy and so loved. Namaste.